from e.m.papers, and today I'm going to walk you through how to create a digital save the date program, save the date for your wedding, using some of the templates, of course, from e.m.papers. So you can pretty much do this in 8 steps, using a lot of freely available applications that are on the web. So I'm going to start using the Save the Date template from the free printable black and white bike wedding correspondence set that you can get on my site. So you just download that here. So you would add this to your cart. So once you have the file downloaded, you're going to need to personalize it with your own information. So you'll open the PDF in Acrobat, and then put in your own information. So let's say I'll put mine in. So you're going to get married on August 7th, 2010. I'll put in my name, so Eleanor, and then I would put in Sebastopol, California. So groovy, you've got that in. So the next thing you'll need to do is make sure you turn off highlight fields so you don't see those blue things there, the blue fields. And you're going to need to take a screenshot of this. Now I'm on a Mac, so Mac uses Grab to get it to make screenshots. I know that there's also some built-in app on the PC that you can use. But anyway, so you're going to use that. Let me just find my Grab. There it is. To get a screenshot. So you can't see this, but I'm in Grab, and I'm going to capture a selection. Maybe you'll see it now. So I'm going to capture this, and I want to make sure that I don't get those crop marks or guidelines in there. And voila, I've got my screenshot. Hi, so now I'm going to jump around a little bit. So I'm going to choose MailChimp to create this digital save the date and use that to mail it out and manage the email. Now I have no affiliation with MailChimp. This is just the program and the service that I found that I use and I like. I think there's several other out there. So you know, if MailChimp doesn't work for you, then find one that you like. And the most important thing you first have to do is find a template that they have that they like, because that's going to determine what size you need to make your image. So I've picked the plainest template they have, and all we're going to do is upload our picture into it and type whatever text we need to add. So what's important to determine is how big the image of the save the date needs to be. And here you'll see 600 pixel wide, any height. So that's the information I need now. So what I'm going to do is then go to Picnic and take my screenshot and upload it in. Okay, so I'm going to upload my screenshot into Picnic. So it's save the date TIFF. That was the one I made with Grab. And Picnic is PICNIK.com, by the way. So, okay, first there's a couple of things I'm going to do. I'm going to crop this because I messed up and got that line, that dotted line at the top, which I shouldn't have when I made the screenshot. So I'm going to just make this slightly smaller, hit OK. And then I want to put a frame around this because I don't want the image to be floating in a sea of white. So I'm going to go to the Create tab over here, and here I've got the option to put in a border. So I don't want a harsh black border, so I'm going to make it kind of gray and just 1 pixel thick, and then hit Apply. And then I want to add a little bit of a drop shadow. Again, make it the gray one, soften it up a little bit. Make it there, make it not so whatever. You can do whatever you want here. So then I will hit Apply. So voila, that's pretty much how I want it to look in the email that I send it out. So the last thing we do when we go to save it is it's really important that we make the dimensions align to whatever our email template is. So The MailChimp template I'm using, if you'll recall, said that the graphic has to be 600 pixels wide. We're going to ignore this one, but that doesn't matter right now. So I'm going to go back here and say 600 pixels, and then I'm going to save this, and I'm going to overwrite that because that was the first one I tried and messed up. Yes, replace. So yay, I have my photo. Now we're ready to go back to MailChimp and build our template.